I just wanted to jump on here and get some footage and say that today, about 2 hours ago, I had my tear trough filler dissolved. I am so happy and so excited about this. When I had my other filler, my tear trough filler, I've had that tear trough filler in my tear troughs for about 2.5 years, and I kept, sorry, I have people working on the yard, and I hated it. Like, to be honest, well, when I first got it done, I loved it and I thought I liked it, but as time went on, it dissolved, but it did not fully dissolve at the same rate. So I had a bubble here that had formed and a bubble here that had formed. And even in some of my videos, you could see the lines of the filler, and you can see that it just was very asymmetrical. This side definitely had the Tyndall effect underneath my eye. You could see the blueness, you could see the line, like it wasn't very symmetrical, a line of how it was placed. And again, I could still feel the mushiness of the hyaluronidase that was placed underneath my eyes. Sorry if I keep looking over there because of my mirror, but I just wanted to jump on here and say this quickly because I am so happy even with the results of seeing it done. If you are someone who has gotten filler and you hate it, you do not have to live with it. Go and get it dissolved. Now, I do realize it was only 2 hours ago, and I do have, it takes 24 to 48 hours for it to continue to work. And as they say, 2 weeks for the full effect of it. But I'm going to, next week, or sorry, obviously I'll be checking in periodically just to kind of show you how my face looks and so on and so forth. Either way, I am very happy. You can see that I do have the hollows. My hollows are back. My natural hollows are back. I am happy with it. I did not like what I had before. It was lumpy, and in certain lighting, it did not look very good. So in harsh overhead lighting, and if I was looking straight on, the filler looked good. The filler looked okay, except for this eye. I still feel like, and you could see like this line coming off to the side, and it didn't look that great on the way that it was placed. But but if I was in any other lighting, if I was turned a certain way, if there was lighting hitting me from the sides, you could see a clear bubble here and a clear bubble here. And this eye was really having a major Tyndall effect to it. Which you could definitely see in pictures, underneath makeup, everything. I couldn't cover it up no matter what I did. So I'm going to continue documenting this. Today was the first day. We'll see how it's starting to look throughout the week. I mean, I don't know. I do have filler in my cheeks, right? So I don't know how much the hyaluronidase will continue to dissolve in terms of, you know, if it'll start to make this go down or what else will happen. But if that ends up happening, I don't care. If I need to have a little bit more filler placed to bump that up a little bit by someone now that I trust, who went in, looked at this and was like, oh yeah, I see exactly what you don't like. Let's take care of those little bubbles. And she took care of it like that. And I've gone to a plastic surgeon since having this placed, and he told me, oh no, I don't understand what your problem is. What's the matter? For her to be that effective and to take care of this like in the snap of a fingers, I know she's the one that I will continue to go and get filler from. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do tear trough filler again. Or actually, I take that back. I will never go do tear trough filler again. I don't like the look of tear trough filler, to be perfectly honest. But in terms of cheek filler, if I want to continue to just kind of help keep the little bit youthful look in my cheeks, I think I'm going to continue to go see her. So I will check in tomorrow and let you know how it's looking then, and if I have like a caving in face or not. But right now, I am really loving this. Now keep in mind, I know I kind of look like a hot mess because I also got Botox like around my eyes. Yes, you could see really dark hollow here, but I don't care. That's my hollow. That's my natural hollow. I think here there's still some that has to dissolve a bit, but I'm loving this. I'm back to having my natural eye shape, not this weird lines kind of going like this, and there was that bubble here. Anyway, I will check in tomorrow. Morning, I went and I got my tear trough filler dissolved. Here you can see with light shining to the side of my face, you can see my right eye that very obvious bubble or excess of filler in the tear trough that actually makes it look like I have bags I don't have. And here we are in my bathroom, same place, except now I have the light shining across the left side of my face, which clearly shows that bubble or that ridge underneath my left eye. And this filler does not look good, and it in fact makes it look as if I have a bag that is a lot longer and lower than the actual natural anatomy of my face. Here is the next day after getting the hyaluronidase placed into my right eye. You can see that bubble is severely deflated in a good way. You can tell it does need to dissolve a bit more because you can still see a little bit of a ridge or a raise there. But already it's looking amazing. And I was so happy when I took this picture. And here is my left eye. Again, same lighting, same position, and you can see it has clearly dissolved a lot under that eye. And this is the third day. Same position, same lighting, the light shining from the right in my bathroom, and this is my right eye, and you can see that bump and that ridge, that bubble of filler, it is gone. Sure, you can see my tear trough too, but I love it. I'm happy to have the natural anatomy of my eye back. And here is my left eye with the light shining from the side on the third day after having the tear trough filler dissolved by the hyaluronidase, and that ridge is completely gone as well. Now I'm going to be showing you some video in real time, the second and third day after having my filler dissolved, so you can see it in video. Hello, I wanted to quickly jump on here. I know I'm talking very quietly because my husband's asleep in the next room. It's only 5:30 in the morning, but I wanted to show, and I know I look like a hot mess. My hair is like all crazy. I'm gonna go get my hair re-highlighted today, thank God. So I'm like, haven't washed it in like 3 days. But okay, so to get back to my eyes, this is the next day after having my tear trough filler dissolved yesterday. At about noon, so now it's the next day at 5:30 in the morning, and I am so happy. I just made the right decision. I wanted to do a check-in of my under eyes, so I have been kind of running around all day, so I haven't really had a chance to sit down, or this is my first time that I've sat down after all day. So it is now 2 o'clock, so it's been over a full 24 hours since getting the hyaluronidase in my tear troughs to dissolve that tear trough filler and the bumps that I showed you in the previous pictures. Good morning. Okay, so it has been 2 days since I got my tear trough filler dissolved, and I wanted to do a quick check-in on the second day, how I'm looking without makeup. It's 5:30 in the morning, and I will do another check-in later on this afternoon for a full 48 hours of seeing how the hyaluronidase worked in my tear troughs. Okay, so now we are officially at the 48-hour check-in of having the hyaluronidase injected into my tear troughs to dissolve the tear trough filler that I had there. So I did it Monday about 12 o'clock, 12:30, I would say. Now we are on Wednesday about 2 o'clock. So that way I, made sure that there was plenty of time for that 48-hour check-in, because typically from what I've read online and I've seen, they say that the hyaluronidase lasts anywhere from 24 to 48 hours in your system, or in terms of breaking down the hyaluronic acid. So from what I'm seeing, I definitely feel like this is pretty much it. I don't see anything else happening. Kind of go in a little bit, get very close just so you can see. I'm sure you could probably see all my texture too, but that's okay. Yeah, of course you could see my tear troughs. My tear troughs are there, but I am very happy with the results of having the tear trough filler. Okay, and so there you go. That's the videos. I hope that this helps you. Like I said, whenever I put a video up on YouTube, I really am generally trying to help others, because I know I go to YouTube and search for things if I need to, you know, get ideas for things, or if I have a concern and I want to see other people's experiences, or doctor's advice, or whatever else. So one thing I do want to say is, if you do have filler and you're walking around with something that you don't like, don't be scared of the hyaluronidase. I actually was very scared, and I was worried if I got it, it would start making other parts sink in, and you know, it would look weird, and I wish I had done this sooner. So if, you know, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if this video helped you, and I would hope you would consider subscribing. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video.